Let's start by addressing the topic head-on. If you're a man over 50 who masturbates, you might feel uncomfortable or even alarmed by the way the subject is introduced. That discomfort is understandable. Discussions about sexuality and aging, especially for men, are often avoided or treated as a joke in our society. Yet, the reality is that sexuality remains a fundamental part of who we are, regardless of age. Acknowledging and understanding this aspect of ourselves is vital for our overall health and well-being. Today, let's have an open and mature conversation about what really happens, physically and psychologically, when men engage in masturbation after the age of 50. We'll explore the significant, often overlooked benefits, but also address an important caution that every man should be aware of. To approach this honestly, it's essential to understand the natural changes that occur in the male body with age. As men grow older, particularly past the age of 50, hormone levels, especially testosterone, gradually decrease. This hormonal shift leads to changes in physical responses. Arousal may take longer, and sensations may not be as intense or immediate as they were in younger years. This isn't a sign of failure or inadequacy, it's simply how the body evolves over time. A widespread myth is that sexual desire disappears with age. In truth, desire doesn't vanish, it changes. The way you experience it, how often it arises, and what triggers it may shift. Masturbation, in this context, becomes more than a simple physical act. It offers a private, pressure-free way to explore your body's new patterns and rhythms, helping you stay connected to your sexuality on your own terms, without the expectations that sometimes come with partnered sex. It becomes a form of self-discovery and self-acceptance. This private experience brings with it notable health benefits, which are rarely discussed openly. Let's break down these advantages, as this is where the conversation moves from taboo to therapeutic. Regular masturbation supports healthy blood circulation in the genital area. Think of it as a form of exercise for delicate tissues. Increased blood flow helps maintain the health, elasticity, and function of blood vessels and tissues, which is crucial for preventing atrophy and supporting erectile health. In fact, this is one of the most direct ways to keep this part of your body responsive and functioning well. Maintaining erectile function is particularly important, and many men are unaware that a key factor is the health of specific smooth muscles within the body. There are natural methods, some as simple as brief daily exercises, that can help restore blood flow and firmness without relying on medication. These approaches address the underlying physical mechanisms that support sexual health. Psychological benefits. Psychological benefits beyond the physical, masturbation can be a profound act of self-acceptance, especially as the body changes with age. It affirms that your body is still capable of pleasure and vitality, reinforcing a positive self-image and boosting self-esteem. It can also serve as a healthy outlet for emotional regulation. Life after 50 can bring stress from work, family, or health issues, and masturbation offers a safe, private way to release pent-up tension. Moreover, it provides a sense of control and autonomy at a stage in life when other aspects, like career or health, may feel less predictable. This is one area where you remain in charge of your own well-being and pleasure, which can be empowering. A word of caution: the importance of balance, however, it's important to address the warning hinted at in the title. The act of masturbation itself isn't dangerous, but problems can arise when it becomes compulsive. When any pleasurable behavior shifts from a conscious choice to an uncontrollable habit, it can start to cause harm. Physically excessive or overly vigorous masturbation can lead to desensitization. If the nerves in the genital area are constantly exposed to intense stimulation, they may become less responsive, making it harder to achieve arousal or orgasm, either alone or with a partner. This can lead to frustration and anxiety. The psychological risks can be even more significant. Masturbation can become a way to numb emotional pain, such as loneliness, anxiety, or depression, by providing a quick dopamine boost. If it becomes a primary coping mechanism, it may deepen isolation and prevent you from addressing the underlying issues, like reaching out for social connection or seeking professional help. There's also the risk of lifestyle neglect. If masturbation becomes your main source of comfort or entertainment, it can crowd out other vital activities, socializing, hobbies, exercise, and maintaining relationships, all of which are essential for mental and physical health, especially as you age. Finding a healthy balance, so what's the best approach? The answer lies in balance. A healthy sex life, including masturbation, should exist alongside other fulfilling aspects of life. It's not about abstaining, but about being mindful and honest with yourself. Ask yourself, is this practice enhancing your life or is it detracting from it? Do you feel relaxed and energized afterward or empty and tired? Are you using it to connect with yourself or to avoid difficult feelings and situations? Masturbation should be one of many tools in your self-care routine, along with social interaction, physical activity, mental stimulation, and a nutritious diet. If you find it's become a way to cope with persistent loneliness or depression, seeking support from a therapist or doctor is a sign of strength, not weakness. Conclusion: to sum up, masturbation is a normal, natural, and, when practiced mindfully, highly beneficial part of a man's life at any age. It supports health, relieves stress, and fosters self-understanding. The real risk is not in the act itself, but in losing balance and letting it become a compulsive escape. Embracing your sexuality throughout your life is an act of self-respect. Do it with awareness, wisdom, and kindness toward yourself. If you value honest, mature discussions about health and well-being, consider seeking out more information and support that respects your experience and intelligence. If you need further expansion or want more scientific or practical details on any section, let me know and I can add them.